260 of you guys have decided that you want to subscribe to me. That is such an amazing milestone for this channel and for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I don't think you realize how much this means to me. As promised, we're going to be doing a 260 subscriber special. This was going to be the 250 sub special Q&A, but by the time I've come around to do it, I've reached like 268 subscribers, which is insane. So thank you all. Now, let's get on to the Q&A. Angel says, will you ever do VR content? If you guys want to see VR content, I will for sure do some VR content, 100%. Lazik said, if you could collab with any YouTuber, who would it be? I would say Seth, but I've already collabed with Seth on numerous occasions. Off the top of my head, I would have to say Markiplier or Jay Schlatt. Those are two up there. Oh, Laserbeam, Dan TDM. Those are up there. Those are up there. I couldn't decide on who though. Lazik said, if you were a YouTuber, what would you be doing? I've been a YouTuber for a while. I've been doing content for a while. If I weren't a YouTuber though, I'm not too sure what I'd be up to. I mean, obviously I still have my personal life behind YouTube, so I mean, I guess I'd still be doing what I'm doing now without making content. I think I'd be looking for a job. I don't think I'd be doing anything differently as I am currently doing, minus the part where I won't be doing content. Lazik said, what's one item you can't live without? It's kind of a cliche really, but I'm gonna have to say my phone. I'm gonna have to say my phone. I would not be able to live without this. I'm gonna need my phone. Also, I mean, food and water. We need food and water. That's something we need. So yeah, food and water and my phone, because there's a lot of things on my phone that I need. You know, my bank, my photos, calendars, but yeah, we're in a digital age now, so I would definitely need my phone. Lazik said, what's on your YouTube bucket list? I want to entertain people and I want to make people's lives a little better. If someone's going through something, I can be there for them, even though I'm not actually there. Maybe you can distract them for a while and maybe help them get through something. I just want to show up and mainly help people any way I can, really. And the main way I can do it right now is by posting videos and streaming. I hope to be able to reach a bigger audience and help a lot of people. Lazik said, do you ever get recognized in public? Short answer is no. The long answer is also no, but yes at the same time. The only people I get recognized by in public is by people who actually know of my channel and know it exists. Other than that, no, I have never gotten recognized in public. Lazik said, what is one piece of advice you can give to your subscribers? The one piece of advice I would give you guys is be you. Simple as, be you. Doesn't matter your race, your gender, ethnicity, what you believe in, whether you're religious or not. Just be you. Do what you want to do. Don't wait if the time is right. The only thing people can ever ask of you is to try your best and give it your all. Put 110% into something that you care about. Whether that's your job, school, whether you're trying to get into content creation, do it. Put 110% in and don't wait for the perfect moment. There is not a perfect moment. There's never going to be a perfect moment. You must start now. Lazik said, can fans expect any big surprises or projects soon? Yes. Yes, they can. Lazik said, if the world exploded, what would you do? See, what I would do is... Angel asked, what is your favorite movie or TV show? Brooklyn Nine-Nine is up there. I do like Reacher. Reacher's up there too. I gotta watch Stranger Things again because it comes out tomorrow. It's the 5th of November right now. It is 2 a.m. as I'm recording this. Stranger Things Season 5 comes out tomorrow. I need to watch Season 1 through 4 before I watch Season 5. For movies, there's a lot of good movies. I think the last film I watched was like at the beginning of this year, and I think it was Serendipity. That was a good film. An old film, but a very good. I also watched, no, what was that one film? With that, like, one guy and the other guy. I could literally be describing any film right now. They're in the car, and he has the chicken, and he offers, I think he's like a king. This guy's a king, and he offers the guy, he offers the king the chicken, And the king is like, no, I don't eat chicken. And he's like, come on, eat the chicken. And I'm gonna throw it back there. He throws it back there, and then the king is munching on the chicken, and he's like, this is quite nice. And then he's like, what do we do? What do we do with the chicken? And then the driver for the king says, we do this, and he throws it out the window, and then the king does the same thing. He throws it out the window, and then they laugh about it. That was a good film. I enjoyed the film. I forgot the name of the film, though. Angel said, how did you come up with your YouTube name? Default Crunchy. It's 2 words put into one. Default and Crunchy. So when I was in primary school, when I was a little wee lad, I was friends with some people in primary school, and I was sitting on break, on like our dinner break. We were like 10 at the time. I turned 20 soon, and that's like over a decade old now. They said, hey, Crunchy, we should give names for sweets and chocolates based on the beginning letter of your real name. So they went round the circle. It was like, you are a Kit Kat, you are a lollipop, you Crunchy, you're Crunchy. And then I made my Xbox username CrunchyBar11. I made my Xbox account when I was 11 years old. And looking back, I can see why people would think I was born in 2011. I then decided that I wanted to make a YouTube channel. I approached my cousin and I said, hey, cousin, do you want to make a YouTube channel with me? He was like, sure, yeah, why not? So we made a channel called Default Squad YT. I played on his iPad. We would just record on there and we just play Fortnite, also some random mobile games, and we just posted it. I think that channel got an cumulative 5 subscribers. So I was thinking, you know what? I actually want to do content. I actually want to stick to it, and I actually want to do this now. I was thinking, I want something with Crunchy in, because CrunchyBar11 is still my Xbox name, and I haven't changed that. That's been my name for years, for like nearly 10 years at this point. So I was like, you know what? I'm thinking Crunchy. I had a YouTube channel, Default Squad YT, and I just mashed them names. I just mashed it together. I was like Default Squad, no, Squad, Default Squad, Crunchy, Default Crunchy. But also, Default had another meaning, because I was terrible at games. Like most games I played, I was awful. I was awful at the majority of games I played back in the day. So I just done Default Crunchy. I was like, you know what, Default Crunchy sounds good. Angel said, what equipment did you start YouTube with? This right here. I started with this very terrible laptop. Median is the company, I don't know. There's an Elgato sticker on there for some reason. Yeah, that's what I started streaming on. That's what I started making content on. I used to edit on phone. I didn't have this phone before. This is one of the new ones. I never had that before. I had a terrible phone. And I edited on a terrible tablet too. I recorded and streamed off of this. I don't know how the streams worked. It was so low quality. It was fucking abysmal. It was so bad. But I do reminisce back on these times, because it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was just me starting out, and I really enjoyed it. There was some good times, really good times back then, especially for the channel and streaming. Angel said, what's your next big goal for your YouTube channel? My next big goal, honestly, is just providing you guys with content, making the best content I can. I've got the Spooktober talent show that I'm still editing. Yeah, that's gonna be a banger video, over an hour long. I done a behind the scenes for supporters, for my subscribers. If you want to support me, join the Discord server, and you can subscribe to me on Twitch, and that will get you access to the subscribers channel in the Discord. There's a bunch of perks. You get behind the scenes, real life footage, early access to thumbnails, clips from videos I'm about to post. You know, there's a whole lot. There's a lot of perks that'll show up on screen now. I couldn't name them off the top of my head. But the next goal, honestly, is just to make the best content I can. I got a new YouTube channel coming out, which we will talk about at the end of this video. IDK said, why did you start content? Now, this started back when I was a kid, right? So I never had the greatest upbringing. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, all these YouTubers, Dan TDM, Stampy, Laserbeam, they were all there for me. You know, Markiplier, there's so many YouTubers. The boys, there was so many YouTubers there for me. We had the Vanos crew. Like, there was so many YouTubers who were there for me growing up, and I would watch daily. You know, I remember Dennis, Sketch, Sub. There was so many YouTubers who were there for me as a kid growing up, and I never had the greatest upbringing. Not by a long shot. But I am more fortunate than probably like a million people. You know, I still had the necessities. I still had, you know, an Xbox. I still had TV, you know. But the reason I started content was because if you were going through a rough time, I'd be there for you. And that's mainly what I want to do. I want to help people. Even if you're going through something at work or, you know, struggling in your life, I want to be there for you. Even though I'm not next to you, even though I don't know you personally, I just hope I can make someone's day better. For the final question, Egg says, is there anything you can tell us about the hidden YouTube channel? So get ready. Bang! There's that. Bang! There's that. Bang! There's that. Oh my god, so much hints right there. It has 4 subscribers right now, but no one has come forward and said, hey, we found the channel. It doesn't have any videos up right now, but I will be posting the first video next week. If you can find the YouTube channel before next week, you can claim the money, but you have a week to do so. You have till the 12th of November to find the channel, and then the deadline closes. The new channel is going to be more serious, more focused around my life and, you know, talking about stuff. There's going to be some forms you can fill in for the next topic, all anonymous. You can fill in forms to say what the next topic should be about. You can fill up forms for advice you want me to give, all completely anonymous. But it's more personalized, more serious, and just a step back from the chaos of the world. We had so many questions put in the Discord, I couldn't get through them all, but I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for 260 subscribers. I really appreciate it. We're at 268 now. Thank you everyone so much. I love you all. It means the world to me.